And welcome to the show. While the weather is finally cooling down, the action is certainly heating up. Week 3 of this year's Autumn Racing Carnival. And this weekend we are off and racing with the Coolmore Classic in Sydney and the Australia Cup and Newmarket Handicap in Melbourne. But ponies aside for just a moment, and it is Ladies' Day at Rosehill this Saturday, so the fillies will be out and the friskiness will be fine. Traditionally, Ladies' Day marks the official start to the Golden Slipper Carnival. Apart from Sydney's first Group 1 race for fillies and mares worth some $600,000, there'll be lunches and lounges and ladies galore. So get out to the track and see just how exciting autumn racing can be. Before we get into the latest tips and fashions on the field though, here's a quick look back at last weekend's big race finishes.
Wandjina in front of Stratum Star, Alpine Eagle coming home. Wandjina responding down on the inside. Alpine Eagle can't get in. Wandjina hanging on. Wandjina all the way for Brett Preble. Beat Alpine Eagle. Stratum Star, Kermadec late for 4.
But Cosmic Endeavour dropped them. 200 to go. It raced away. Hooked is in second spot. Criterion get up on the inside, and then Catkins, who's starting to rally late, but it's Cosmic Endeavour who's nicely clear. She's about a length and a half in front. Catkins tries hard, but Cosmic Endeavour beat Catkins. Criterion third. The three of them knuckle down to fight it out. Hallowed Crown is responding. Hallowed Crown hit the front. He draws away. He's a winner. Hallowed Crown goes on to win it. Beats Swain Essen shooting to win.
And joining me every week in the studio is, of course, the Daily Telegraph's racing editor, Ray Thomas. And Ray, Sizzerkick getting scratched. That was your pick for last week, but all the winners doing pretty well.
Yeah, look, it was almost Ladies' Day last week, wasn't it, for Gay Waterhouse, Moira? She had a fantastic day. She won the Australian Guineas at Flemington with Wandjina, who was outstanding. And, of course, she backed up with 4 winners at Randwick, including Cosmic Endeavour in the Canterbury Stakes. So 2 Group 1s for Gay last week. And Barton James Cummings with Hallowed Crown in the Randwick Guineas. A super day of racing last week. But Moira can't wait for Ladies' Day at Rosehill Gardens tomorrow. The Coolmore Classic, the big one, expecting about 15 to 20,000 people.
It's a great lineup. Hopefully the rain will stop. Who are you backing?
Look, in the Coolmore Classic, I know it's impossible to go past First Seal, but she is a star. We'll look at her later in the big one. Our 3 best bets, though, in the Magic Night Stakes. This is the last race to qualify for the Golden Slipper. That lady, Gay Waterhouse, again, Moira, would Speak Fondly, a very promising 2-year-old. She was beaten narrowly by Always Allison at Warwick Farm first up 2 weeks ago. There's more improvement in Speak Fondly for mine than Always Allison. She's about $4.60 in early betting. I think Speak Fondly will be very hard to beat. In the Sky High Stakes, well, we were on contributor 2 weeks ago in the Chipping Norton, but the horse who flashed home and ran second that day was Hartnell. A terrific run. He goes to 2,000 metres in the Sky High Stakes tomorrow. This horse is another potential star from the Godolphin team. I think he'll be winning at least one Group 1 race through the autumn, and he'll be winning tomorrow. And Inner Circle, another one of the Godolphin team. It's in race 3, the Pango Stakes. He's only had the one start in the midweeks, but it was a terrific win. He's a real talent, Moira, and he'll be hard to beat. The best outsider is in race 5, a horse called Any Day Will Do. A good mare. Her stats say 0-4 first up, but Moira, she did run a flashing race in Expressway Stakes in much stronger company first up last prep. She's good odds, will be hard to beat in race 5.
All right, let us go to Melbourne now, where the Herald Sun's chief racing writer, Matt Stewart, joins us. And Matty, you're keen for a top 3-year-old with a big weight advantage this week.
Yeah, it's a terrific race, the Newmarket you're referring to there, Moira. It's a sort of a clash of the Titans, and whoever wins is probably going to be claimed the world's top sprinter, because 3 of the world's top sprinters, or the 3 top sprinters, are all engaged. But I'm tipping one just on the fringe, and that's Brazen Beau for Chris Waller. I'm actually tipping Chris Waller to win the 2 big races. I think Brazen Beau, with the weight pull and the run under his belt, can bridge the gap on Lankan Rupee and be a big winner at good each way odds at about $5 in the Newmarket. Terrific race. I'm really looking forward to it. And Fortella, he's as glamorous as a gumboot, old Fortella, but he's a real tradesman. It's not a vintage Australian Cup, and this is a sort of scenario where Fortella tends to come to the fore. He'll have the last crack at them, and I reckon at really good odds Fortella can pull off a really big double for Chris Waller. And my roughie of the day comes up in the second race, and it's a filly called Pittsburgh Flyer, who's going to go around at about $14 and be a good competitive chance. But I heard Ray mention the crowd expectation at Rosehill. I hope we can exceed that at Flemington for the really big day tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful, hot, sunny day, 28 degrees, and the racing is just as hot as the weather. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Good on you, Maddie. Really appreciate your insights. Let's take a look at this week's Pony in Profile. And this week it is a China Horse Club filly, Ray, that everyone's talking about.
It is, Moira. Filly's name is First Seal. I didn't make her one of my tips only because she'll start very short, but she's a filly to watch right through the autumn. This is an absolute star, First Seal. She lines up in the Coolmore Classic tomorrow. Admittedly, Moira, she's taking on older horses for the first time, but as I said, she's an outstanding filly. She'll carry 55.5 kilos, which will be the second highest weight ever carried by a 3-year-old filly if she can win the Coolmore Classic. I think she will. As I said, Moira, she's a 3-year-old filly, only had the 8 starts but 4 dynamic wins. She's won over $625,000 in prize money. By the end of this autumn carnival, she'll be more than treble that, I dare say. If she wins tomorrow, Moira, she could be favourite for the Doncaster. She is that good. Our Pony in Profile this week is First Seal in race 7, the Coolmore Classic at Rosehill tomorrow.
She does look beautiful indeed. Time now, though, to check out the very latest fashions for Autumn Racing Carnival. And this week's Fashions on the Field is proudly brought to you by Westfield Penrith. And the biggest trend to come off the runway this season is the 70s. So ramp up the glamour and channel your inner Bianca Jagger with this polished look sure to turn heads. This week we've chosen a country road cape dress which represents effortless glamour and acts as a perfect base for this retro-inspired outfit. Add a cool snakeskin bag and strappy pumps from Whitner, and you're almost ready to turn heads and make major fashion statements. Now, because autumn racing calls for heavier millinery than the straw styles that we see in spring, a felt hat is the must-have style for the season, like this oversized fedora, just gorgeous, from Morgan and Taylor, and also available at Maya. Now, to finish off the look, keep the jewellery really simple but bold. Today we've chosen a great chunky link bracelet from Target and stone ring from Country Road. And of course, all this and more is available from Westfield Penrith. And for the punters, it's now time to take a look over those latest fix odds from tab.com.au. Ray, where's the money at?
Yeah, look, Moira, speak fondly of our best bet tomorrow. She's at 460. I think they're terrific odds for her. She is in race 4. Hartnell is in race 6. I know he's $1.80, Moira, but look, he'll just win Hartnell. Inner Circle in race 3. I like his odds about $3.20. I think he'll start much shorter on track. And our each way special this weekend is in race 5. The mare Any Day Will Do. I like those odds about $11. Our best bet though, Moira, speak fondly in race 4 at Rosehill tomorrow.
Fabulous. Thanks so much, Ray. I always go with the most expensive or best odds there, so Any Day Will Do. Hopefully tomorrow is my day.
Moira, yep.
Thank you. That is all we have time for. Make sure you get your weekend form guide out of your capital city paper, the Daily Telly, Herald Sun or Courier Mail. Until next time, happy racing.